Hello everybody, this is Gareth Cahoon Speaks back here with another video. I'm sorry about the bit of a bad uh, reception, but um, it's sunny today, so it can only be expected. So here we go. Trump attacks Israeli President Herzog, calls him a disgrace for not pardoning PM Netanyahu and threatens personal sanctions. Sources close to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu claim that President Isaac Herzog could face US sanctions if he does not grant him a pardon, Can News reported on Thursday. After US President Donald Trump's remarks on Thursday evening, calling the Israeli president a disgrace and claiming he had promised 5 times over the past year to pardon Netanyahu, associates of the Prime Minister conveyed a message to Herzog's circle that Netanyahu had no connection to the attack. Trump's harsh remarks have put Herzog under pressure and could force him to announce his decision on the issue within weeks. Channel 12 News reported on Thursday that Trump told the channel's correspondent in Washington he had received this promise from Herzog. Tell him I'm exposing him, the president told the reporter. According to the report, Trump said that Herzog is a disgrace and protested that Netanyahu's trial is continuing despite the war with Iran. I don't want there to be anything troubling Bibi other than the war with Iran. The only pressure on him should be fighting against Iran. He was quoted as saying in the report, I told him I wouldn't meet him if he doesn't grant Netanyahu a pardon. He has been holding it over Bibi's head for a year. President's office Herzog will review request without influence from external pressures. Herzog's office issued a response to the remarks stating, at a time when we are all mobilized, the president is not dealing with the pardon issue. President Herzog greatly respects and appreciates the tremendous contribution of Donald Trump to Israel's security. He views him as a leader of the free world, a central ally of Israel, and particularly values his firm stance against Iran, the president's office stated. The statement reiterated Herzog's view that it is appropriate for the relevant authorities to engage in substantive dialogue to reach an agreement, including the possibility of a plea bargain in the Prime Minister's case, for the sake of good order, and as has been clarified several times in the past, Israel is a sovereign nation of law, and therefore the Prime Minister's request is in the Justice Ministry according to the rules to receive a legal opinion. The President's office convened. After the process is completed, the President will examine the request according to the law, the good of the state according to his conscience, and without any influence from external or internal pressures of any kind. Last month, Trump also criticized President Herzog, saying, you have a president who refuses to give Netanyahu a pardon. I think the man should be ashamed of himself. Herzog associates responded by requesting clarification from the Prime Minister's office, the President's office, and that if Netanyahu were involved, it would be crossing a red line. Netanyahu's associates replied that the comment was entirely President Donald Trump's initiative with the Prime Minister, which the Prime Minister learned about from the media, just as he had known in advance about Trump's mention of the issue in his Knesset speech. On October 13th, during his first speech in the Knesset following the release of 20 living hostages, Trump jokingly asked Herzog to pardon the Prime Minister in front of the assembled audience. The remark drew applause, cigars, and champagne. Who the hell cares about that? Trump added, referring to some of the charges against Netanyahu. In November, Netanyahu had a letter to Herzog requesting that the charges against him be dropped, without acknowledging any wrongdoing he is accused of in his trial. Despite my personal interest in conducting the trial and proving my innocence until my full acquittal, I believe the public interest dictates otherwise. The letter stated, citing security challenges and the diplomatic opportunities currently facing Israel. I think Benjamin Netanyahu should have been decriminalized a long, long time ago. For after all it was for some cigars and wine that was given to him. And what leader hasn't received gifts like this before? It's a complete and utter shambles, especially while the man is trying to pursue Iran and defeat the Iranian regime and bring peace and stability to the land of Israel. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.